You are the man you are. You are the woman you are, whoever watching this. God made you that way. God made you strong. God made you independent. I hope the angle is right, but if it's not, just hoping that you get the message. But hopefully YouTube doesn't basically take me down for saying, because I am being very transparent. This is just from a metaphorical standpoint, but stop letting people hold you at gunpoint. And I'm saying it from a metaphorical standpoint because we in life sometimes let people hold us from a gunpoint. Because currently my situation, I just want to document my life, is that recently I was going to an onboarding for a company. I don't want to say what the name is, a grocery store. And my dad was just trying to get me there to work there for a while now. But the only issue is that my father lives in the countryside because he recently just got a house out there. And it's far away from where my grandma's place is at, where I currently record and live at. And I love staying with my grandmother because, she's a very peaceful lady. She's going through after the, recent loss of my grandfather, her husband, which me and her have been both used to seeing him in the house every day. So for her, it's way much worse than me because she's the wife. I'm just a grandson, but I'm doing better so far with everything. But he is truly missed. May he rest in peace. But it's just that, it's a great job, but it's just so far away. Great to work. It's great that he has the mindset that he wants me to work, and that I have the mindset to want to work too, so I can fund my creative endeavors right here with YouTube and my other things, such as this alive as a cartoon for the kids. Make sure to go click this, go find this on Amazon under my name, Brendan Brown. But just crazy, man, because I don't like to be personal here, but I don't care. Don't quote me now. Don't try to gossip if you live locally where I'm at and you know about our family or anything, but my father just been a pain in the butt. Because, I'm not going to get into details, but he just really just been acting chaotic. Some things, if you're a faith-believing person, may question you to him. What's going on with him? Is he even acting as a faith believer? Because he just impatient, frustrated, fast-paced. And it's good to be fast-paced, but you don't rush into anything. Because when I first went there around late April, early May, we was there looking around. We saw a deli worker as we were walking around the store. We saw the deli manager, and then we saw the store manager. And my dad said it was a blessing. Yes, it could have been a blessing, but sometimes God can have things look good or have a test just to see if you're going to go through it. And what I'm probably assuming, I can't know what God's thinking, is that, okay, Lord, this probably isn't what it is. Then I went to go apply for other jobs. Couldn't find none. Almost had one. They rejected me. I had a few others. They rejected me. For a few weeks, I couldn't get the jobs that I was looking for. And also, with that job, I kept calling the manager. The manager never called me back. She was never consistent with me. Then my dad started talking behind the scenes about me knowing, talking to the lady, then telling me last minute what is going on. And even the days when we were at the house near the store, he would go there while I'm not even knowing, just saying he's going to the grocery store casually, knowing that he's using reverse psychology, saying that he's going there to talk to the lady and try to force me at the time to be full-time. When my mom and me agreed it should be part-time. And I agree, because my mom even say I have too much things going on. And I agree. Because at the end of the day, these companies could always replace you. I'm not saying that a job is worthless. It's great. It's needed, especially for us as entrepreneurs. But you want a job that aligns with your skill. I came off recently outside sales rep job, which I really originally signed up for in-store retail, but they wanted me to do outside because I guess they're racist. This job here is deli work. That doesn't relate to sales. My dad's like, this is sales, this is all this. It doesn't relate. It does not relate. Then the store manager was like, whoa, well, how come you took so long to get a job? Buddy, I had 2 jobs. I told him I switched industries. I also told him there's an economy. He just so confident, like nothing going on. But people who get in that position, guess what? They get cocky, they think they got it all, but eventually, if they don't do right, things can cripple. Because when the chips fall down, it's on you as a store manager to keep things going. And some people just think when they get that position, they're better than people. And with him, it was like that. And I just didn't care, I was kind of pissed off a little bit, but it don't bother me because I'm not really that type of Gen Zer. Like most Gen Zers, or half of them, I'll say. I'm not stereotyping my generation. That say like, oh, we cry, we whine, we whine. I don't whine. I get pissed off at times, but I don't whine. And so recently, because it was an onboarding, my dad said it was an interview. He told me put on whatever, right? And just put on some pants if they decide to work you. And he said you can if you want to. He didn't say you have to. He said put on a little sneakers, put on a little shirt. I put on a collared shirt, not a t-shirt, because he said t-shirt. He must have didn't even know what he was saying. Then when I went to the car, he got so frustrated and heated, saying things that he wished he never said out of his mouth. Didn't want to just be like, didn't want to laugh it off. And I told him that's spiritual warfare. You can't be letting your flesh or the devil get the best out of you. And he just thinks it's not that, but it is. And for my faith-believing people, you better remember, spiritual warfare is real. It can impact anyone in your circle, friend, family, peer, whoever, if they're not strong enough spiritually. And so that day, I told my mother everything. She talked it up, talked with him about it, joking around with it, but at the end, she told me personally, just saying, he needed not be doing that, and that's true. And it's just ridiculous. Even when I couldn't find the birth certificate because we had it lost, but I found it for the job, even though I had it digital, he was already a little bit heated then. All because he wants me to work this job that's far away, where I won't be near my grandmother, for her, because she's grieving still, where he has to burn gas just to come from his job to pick me up, to drop me off, because his job is far away from his house. Some days I have to be with them, then I have to be with my grandmother. Like, it's just too much. It's hindering. And I understand God may give you a challenge, and you may be looking at this too. Maybe, Brennan, this might be a challenge for you. It could be. Or it could just be God testing, because the enemy can't do so much what God allows. It could be the enemy, but it also could be God testing. And who knows? Because recently I have been looking for other jobs at home and ones that relate to what I'm doing in, like, sales, marketing, communication, whatever it is. And W-2, by the way, no 1099s. And hopefully before I start working this job here, I might can just go to those companies, get hired, leave this job, and be closer in proximity or even at home, so that I can have more time spent to do creative work like this. Also take care of my grandmother who's going through, and just continue to grow and evolve as a better young man in Christ. And I say all this because you don't let no one hold you back. I know I might have been I feel personally I might have been off track with what I was saying, because like the timeline was kind of all over the place. But if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If you need me to like make an article or whatever, I can, but you're probably not worried with my life. I'm just using it as inspiration for you, to inspire you to keep on going. All I'm just saying is that whatever, if it's a job, opportunity coming your way, whatever it is, don't let nobody hold you down. And I'm not saying all this just to degrade my father, or just to make my other relatives look good, or look like the good guys, or me look like a good guy. I'm just saying this because this is real life human stuff. I don't care if nobody just say like, oh, you gossiping. This is not gossiping. This is just truth. This is real. Because I feel like we hold down and hold back a lot of stuff, especially as African Americans. Some of us, we got to be real and authentic of what we're doing. And it's just real. Like, stuff like this don't make no sense. You getting mad if I don't want this job. And I understand, because if I don't have it, I have nothing else. But that's the point of faith. Look at Job. Look at David. Look at all of them. David went in the wilderness. Job didn't have nothing. Then he got more of it back. I mean, there have been days where I haven't documented before, but last year, I had no money really coming to my name. Every now and then I had something, because I was looking for jobs last year then. So I'm just getting the opportunity wherever it is. But at the end of the day, I just know it doesn't fit with what I have to do. But I know it's maybe just part of the journey God may have for me. But if it's just ending up being a little mini onboarding and then I actually get the job I want, WW, But yeah, don't let nobody hold you at gunpoint, metaphorically I'm speaking. Because people will do that. People will try to hold you at gunpoint and have you feel bad, like you're not really good. You are the man you are. You are the woman you are, whoever watching this. God made you that way. God made you strong. God made you independent. And another thing, as young men, we feel that if we're not doing physical work, we're not really a man. Men can be good at anything. God put creativity in all of us to do certain things. All of us aren't meant to do hands-on work. All of us ain't meant to do sales work or hands-on computer work. But we all good at something. Oh, it's not with your hands. Everything's with your hands. The computer's with your hands. The real physical labor work is with your hands. All of it is with your hands. You can use your voice. You can use your mind. But you still got to type, right? So your hands are still being useful for something. Unless you don't have hands. Which I hope not. But if you do, you have voice. So for people that say, oh, you got to be your hands, no. I even heard a leader I've listened to before say like, oh, men need to work with their hands, but then he's the same one who's a nurse. And you ain't even doing a hard labor job. How you could tell somebody that and you ain't even doing a hard labor job? You contradicted yourself. But people can be people, man. But I don't hold you guys up. I just hope y'all enjoy this video. Got a little taste of what was going on in my life currently, and hopefully this video was uploaded before any opportunities had changed or been altered. But if not, I'll probably tell you at the end of the video what happened if I upload this by the time things already got better. But just keep being focused, keep being motivated. And I also forgot to mention too, if you read my memoir, you would know off my third book, my father has a history of anger issues. And so hopefully he gets to learn from that, because he has stopped drinking, of course, back in 2023. But it's 2026 and the attitude has really got over the chain due to like certain things that's going on behind the scenes. I don't want to get into their business or put it out here on YouTube, but I'll say this one thing. It could be just neurological after effects from all that, alcohol and drugs that he did back then that could still be affecting his brain right now, since he is a senior citizen. I'm not going to disclose his age, but he is, around father time age. So that could be a reason there too. If you saw me, I did document myself working at a sales job last year. And if you noticed too, I did document, I don't know if it was on YouTube, but I think I did document me working another job that was recently this year in the spring, like around April. And so this upcoming grocery store job will be my third potential job. Well, hopefully some updates come in where I make another new video and probably tell y'all that I don't have to work at the grocery store. Maybe I have to work somewhere that actually fits my skill set if it's all in God's will. But sorry I didn't clarify that part, but this is one you guys. This is for your kids on Amazon. Brendan M. Brown, under me. You'll love it. They'll love it.